Students, in the previous videos, we have discussed this lesson crop production and management. In that lesson, we have discussed subtopics crop, agricultural practices, what do you mean by agricultural practices, and basic agricultural practices, that is preparation of soil. Then how preparation of soil is done? By the plowing and leveling. Plowing is, what do you mean by plowing? The loosening and turning of soil is known as plowing. Then after plowing we have leveled the soil. After leveling we have select the healthy seeds for the sowing. And how we have selected? By an experiment. And then we have by an experiment we have selected healthy seeds, and then we have sow the seeds into the field by the seed drill method, not by the hands, not by the manual method, by the seed drill method. Then we have add manures and fertilizers in it to grow the healthy crop. This all we have discussed earlier. Irrigation, then after adding manures and fertilizers we have given water to the plants, that is known as irrigation. Irrigation is done by the traditional method as well as by the modern method. In the traditional methods, lots of water get wasted. So to overcome this problem, we have select modern methods of irrigation. In the modern methods of irrigation, drip irrigation method we have discussed, and sprinkler irrigation method we have discussed. In the drip irrigation method, water is provided to the roots of the plant drop by drop, and that is why it saves lots of water. Whereas in the sprinkler irrigation of water, water is passed through the main pipe and then water is rotated through the nozzle which is attached to the main pipe, and this method also saves lot of water. After irrigation, then we have protect the crop from weeds. Weeds means unwanted plants, and pest means rodents, insect. So we have protect our crop from the weeds, unwanted plants, and by the pest by the various methods. Then after that, now it's time to cut the crop. Now harvesting and storage of crops have been done. And last topic we have discussed animal husbandry. So in this way we have completed this chapter all in various videos, and now it's turn of doing exercise. Exercise part A. Part A, multiple choice question. First multiple choice question is, which of the following machine is used for harvesting and threshing? It means students, you have to name one machine that is used for harvesting also and threshing also. Then name of the machine is combine. Combine is a machine that is used to cut the crop as well as for threshing. Threshing means to separate the outer covering of the grains. Yes. Now second, field fallow is done. Field fallow means to keep the field one season vacant so that its nutrients deficiency can be replenished. So in this, the replenished, C, to replenish the lost nutrients in the soil by the natural means. To replenish, field fallow is done to replenish the lost nutrients in the soil Yes. Now third MCQ, which of the following is a cash crop? You have to tell the cash crop. There are two types of crop. Food crops you know very well, and now cash crop. Cash crop, sugarcane food crop, cereals food crop, pulses food crop. What left? Pepper. Third, pepper. Now next, fourth question. Apiculture is the rearing of honeybee. Apiculture is the rearing of honeybee. Who will tell pisciculture? Pisciculture is the Rearing of fishes. Yes, very good. Now fifth question. Which of the following is a modern method of irrigation? Just now we have discussed about the modern method of irrigation. Now you have to find out which of the following is the modern method of irrigation. Then air drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is the modern method of irrigation in which water is provided drop by drop to the roots of the plant to avoid the loss of water. Now it's turn of fill-ups. Yes, first fill-up is loosening and turning of soil. Just now we have done in the preparation of soil, plowing. The loosening and turning of soil is called plowing. Second fill-ups. Dash and dash are example of insecticides. Options are given. We have to select the option, correct option. Malathion, and second dimacron are the insecticides. Next, third question. The process of removing unwanted plants. Just now we have done weeds, unwanted plants. Then what do you call the process removal of unwanted plant? Weeding. Now fourth, legumes have bacteria dash present in root nodules. You have to tell the name of the bacteria which live in the roots of the leguminous plants. Rhizobium. Now last fill in the blanks. Milk producing animals are called. You can select from the options. Milch animal. Milk producing animals are called milch animals. Now it's turn of true false. Part C, true false. And you have to correct also. First fill in the blanks. Manures add specific nutrient to the soil. Yes, students, please tell me, manures add? No, it's wrong. Manures does not add specific nutrients to the soil. Fertilizers. Manures, false. Fertilizers add specific nutrients to the soil. Second, cutting and gathering of crops is called harvesting. Very much true. First, false. Fertilizers. Then second, true. Third, crop storage is used to store vegetables and fruits. Very much true. Cold storage. In the cold storage, what we do? We do the temperature very much less. And in very much less temperature, fruits and vegetables remain safe. Their nutrients does not get spoiled. Yes. Third, now next, true, false. Fourth, seed drill is a traditional device. Seed drill, just now we have discussed. Seed drill is a modern device used for sowing seeds. So fourth is false. And you have to do correction also. Seed drill is a modern method, you have to write down. Fifth, fish farming on a large scale is known as pisciculture. Yes, true. Now we have done this. Now part D, give reason for each of the following. First question, drip irrigation is the best technique to water fruits, plants and vegetables. You have to give reason why drip irrigation system is the best technique. Just now we have discussed, and I am giving you assignment, and from that assignment you have to note down the answers into your fair notebook in a very good hand. And now we will discuss these question answer. Yes, drip irrigation, answer number 1. Drip irrigation is the best technique to water fruits and animals because water is allowed to fall drop by drop. Water is allowed to fall drop by drop only at the roots of the plant, thus avoiding the wastage of water. Now second question, seeds should be sown at appropriate distance and at proper length because they get sufficient amount of sunlight, nutrients, water and grow into the healthy, high yielding plants. Second question we have discussed. Now third question, weeds should be removed from the plants. Why? Third question is weeds should be removed from the plants. Weeds, why we should remove the weeds from the plants? What will happen if we will not remove the weeds from the plants? Weeds should be removed because they compete with the crop plant for nutrients, water, sunlight. They will take unwanted plants, weeds will take water, nutrients and sunlight, and our crop will not get. That is why we should remove the weeds. Next question, granaries should be fumigated before storing grains to improve storage and avoid loss of grains by insects and pests. Granaries should be fumigated. Why we should fumigate the granaries? To avoid the storage, loss of grains by insect and pest. Last question, grains should be dried. Why we should dry the grains before the storage? To avoid destruction and loss of grains by insect and pest, because if moisture is there then insect will grow. We have revised these questions and be ready for the weekly test which is to be held on the Wednesday, and you have to do part DE of lesson 1. Start preparation. Yes my dear student, now it's turn of revising part E. Yes, part E question. Next page, open next page. Part E question. In the part E question, first question is, what is winnowing? What is winnowing? The process of separation of lighter grains, lighter chaff from the grains with the help of wind is known as winnowing. Why is leveling done? Why we should level the field? Leveling is done to break the big lumps of soil and make the field even before sowing the seeds. And second thing, it is done for uniform distribution of water. Uniform distribution of water. Now third question, what is green manure? What is green manure? Green manure means green plants, green leguminous plants. It consists of green plants which are grow along with the crop. Next, fourth question, how is cultivator used for a farmer? How is the cultivator used for the farmer? Cultivator saves time. How is the cultivator useful? We have to tell the usefulness of the cultivator. If we will use cultivator, what will happen? Our time will be saved. So cultivator saves time, and second, it is easy to operate. And last question, what is the advantage of transplantation? What is the advantage of transplantation? By transplantation method, farmers select only the healthy seeds and plant them at correct distance. So we have discussed the complete summary of the lesson, then we have done complete exercise, and then part D and part E question answer, and these part D and E question answer I have given you in science assignment, from where you have to write down, note down into your fair notebook in a very good hand, and you have to prepare title page also, write down date also, then homework to write and learn part DE from the science assignment sent in your group. I have sent these assignment into your group, and your weekly test will be on Wednesday. So, and in the weekly test syllabus is exercise part DE of lesson 1. So my dear students, now it's time, start preparation. Thank you very much.